Okay, I'm in my home at last. So, what were we doing when I first left off? Let's actually see. We did the start drawing function, right? Yeah. First thing, let's the when you first start, you see the star sprite falling. Let's prevent this first. Instead of wait a second, what do we do after the time event here? It just falls down. Okay, so in our update function, just like how we added this for our player, I will do something like that. Let's say if this dot star dot y is greater than this dot map dot height times 16, then this dot star dot y equals 0, and actually let's say this dot star dot x is also equals to 0, and in this star sprite, instead of player, we are going to say 0 for both. Yeah, like this. Now the star will be out of our sights, as you can see. When we first open, it doesn't appear here anymore. Now we can start adding the enemies, but actually one thing that bothers me is still, oh wait, we had an error there. Like if I keep pressing this, it doesn't, whatever, it's not that important for now. We will work on it later. Now one thing I want to change first is that the black parts in the world, and by the way, when it does, the star just keep getting faster and faster and faster? Yes, it does. This is not so good. So let's actually make in the update function, and this dot star dot gravity y also equals 0, so it won't just fall. Oh, it does fall actually. What about this? Gravity dot y, like this. We have an error. Phaser gravity arcade physics, yeah. Body dot gravity dot y. Okay. Now, yeah, now, oh, but why? This dot star body dot gravity dot y equals 0. Okay, let's do something like How about this? It still does fall. Or maybe this is the first time it falls and I'm just thinking it's in a loop or something. Where is our camera? Here. Let's zoom out a little. It falls, it keeps falling. Okay. There is our update function again here. What about set immovable? It does not work. Body dot set gravity 0. Let's try this. No. What about like 0 and -10 or something like this? This is weird. Oh. It's 200, so this will keep it in the same speed at least. And if I add like set velocity 0 to it, now it should be stable. Yeah. What if I do it like this? You know, it's gravity 0. Kinda weird, but whatever, I'm gonna leave it like this. These are equal to 0. Actually, let's make them something like this, so they are a little more out of our sights. Yeah, it's okay, I think. And now I also want to change the background color from black to let's say and I also need to delete these other tile sprites at some point, but whatever. Let's try this color, 4B, 4B, 4B. Here. What about this, 7? What about this one, 6, 9? Perfect, I think. Camera's main, where is it? Here. Let's set it back to 3. Yeah, I think it looks much better now. Now, as enemies, we will add enemies, but I'm not really sure what kind of enemies we will have for this game. Let's go with skeletons, maybe. kind of bone throwing skeletons like in Castlevania. Or what else could we use? Like, let's add skeletons. And in our tile map, I will remove these two, and also this. Now, because we are changing the location of this, it will be invisible now. As you can see, the background is invisible. So in our tiled, we need to get to BG and fill it with yeah, like this. Now, the reason I want to choose the Castlevania skeletons is because I already drawn them in my project called Coiled Shadows. Here, assets, image, I think, skeleton. Yeah, as you can see, it just throws bones at you. What's the size of this thing? 16 to 32 will probably work. Yeah, 16 to 32 will work, so we will give them two in total of 3 boxes. Can we afford this? Yeah, I think for now. Yeah, this is one. This is the second frame. These are walking animations frames, these two. And then this is the throwing animation, obviously. Does it fit? Yes, it yeah, one frame. What happens if I squish that? Doesn't look terrible, I think, but yeah, we can use it like that. We will just cut it from. Actually, let's just make them touch each other, so maybe we can get some space. I don't know if we will ever need that much amount of space, but let's not waste any pixels for now. Is it like this? It comes here, and yeah, okay. Now let's take them to this corner and delete this here. Yeah. Okay. Now we also need a bone sprite, which I also have right here. We don't need this animation, really. We can just rotate a single one. I probably didn't know about rotations when I created this game. And I also have a bone shatter animation here. Yeah, we can use this one. Actually, let's just take these, get rid of this one. Yeah. Okay, now we will head to our preloader file and create those animations. let's say skeleton, and let's say here bone, tile.png and bone.json, and this will be okay, so we call this one skeleton.json. We will create the JSON files for them. Let's just create them, really. Head to assets JSON. Yeah, here. Let's copy them from star.json, skeleton.json. Yeah. Now let's open that file. What? Okay. We will have 3 frames for this. Yeah, just copy it and paste. Of course, we need to add commas here. Let's call this 1 and call this 2. Okay. Now, this is taking the tile image, right? Yeah. Okay. Now let's check for the first frame. The x and y values will be 20 to 33. Okay, and width and height will be 15 to they are going to each other from here, so yeah, okay, we don't have a problem in here, right? Yeah. Now, okay, then it's the starting x should be here. Wait. Yeah, 18 to 33. And the size is 16 to 31. Width is 16, height is 31. Let's just call them 32. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's call them 31, I don't know. And let's pass the same values here, I guess. X is 18, sorry, and this is 33. Now for the second frame, it starts from 34 to 33, and second frame 34, 33, and 13 to 31. 13 to 31. And in here it's 31, it's 13, it's 33, sorry, y is 33 and this is 34. Yeah, for the last frame, yeah, it's 47 to 33. 47. Width and height are 17 to 31. 31, 17, 17, and 31. X and Y are 47 to 33. Yeah. This is it for the skeleton, and now for the star. Not star, bone.json. Again, we will have 3 frames. Here, paste it, and here, paste it again. This is 1, this is 2, get rid of the comma here. Yeah, now let's check the bone here. This will be easier because it's, much more tidier. It's basically 16 by 16 for all of, actually, yeah, let's make it 16 by 16, I don't know. What's the coordinates of this 16 by 16 again? Okay. So, your X value, it's 16, your Y value, it's also 16, width and height are also 16, this is 16, and this as well. Damn, okay. And for this frame, X will be 32, Y will be 16, and width and height, they are the same. This is 16, and yeah, and here this is 48, this is 16, 48, okay. Yeah, our JSON files are ready. Now we can go back to our preloader and create our animations. Here, let's create another animation called skeleton walk, let's call it. Frame rate, what's our frame rate for running 6? Let's make this like 4 or 3, not sure. Let's make it 4 frames. Key is skeleton, and frame is 0. Then key is skeleton again, and frame is 1. Yeah. Sorry, we need to close it here. And yeah, repeat. This will be in loop, so yeah. This is the skeleton walk animation, and anims.create key will be skeleton throw, frame rate will be let's say 1, I don't know, and frames will be just a single frame. Key is skeleton, and frame is 2, the last frame, the throwing frame, and repeat. Do we need to make this loop? Probably not, since it's a single frame. Now for the bone break animation, why I'm not using the allies, anims bone shatter, I guess. Frame rate 3, and frames will be key bone frame 0 let's quickly copy this. Yeah, and 1 and 2 repeat 0. Yeah, our animations are ready now. Let's quickly test them. So in level, let's add a sprite around here, I don't know, let's say not physics sprite actually, let's just add a normal sprite to this.player.x, this.player.y skeleton. We need to set depth, of course, let's say 2.1. yeah, it's there. Now let's just say play skeleton walk, test our animation. There is something weird yeah, in his foot. As you can see, it just takes this part too. It shouldn't. There is an error in the JSON file most likely. So let's open it here. Skeleton.json, yeah. Here on the frame called 1, which is this, (34 to 33) and width and height are 13. Oh, here no, 13, height are 31. Okay, then what's the matter really? X 34. Let's try 35. What happens then? Nope, that's not it. There is this weird thing, you see. What happens if I take this away? Now it's gone. But also this line here is gone. So if I make this 17 instead of 18, yeah, now it works fine. Okay, this is our walk animation. Let's try throw. Yeah, pretty simple, but these spaces are empty. Weird. Yeah, like this. Yeah, now it's okay, kinda. It looks so weird, but whatever. I don't really care about it now. Let's try bone. Play bone shatter. So it will basically hit our head and then just shatter. How does it look without the shatter? Yeah, it's pretty fine. And yeah, that's it for this episode. We just added the animations for our enemies, the skeletons, and on the next episode we will make them functioning. They will have a basic AI. They will probably randomly wander around on their platforms without falling down. I will probably use some invisible colliders to make them wander without falling from the borders. There will be invisible objects that only skeletons can collide with, and when they touch there, they will just change their direction. And we will also make like time events that will check our distance to them, and if we are in a certain distance, they will aim and throw bones to our character. Yeah, that will be the simple AI of skeletons. So yeah, see you on the next episode.